Okay, so the plan for today's video is I want to make a Roblox game based on color in under an hour, right? So colors everywhere. Colors in the base plate, you can see base plate's gray. Colors in the sky, you can see that it's dark blue and it gradients out into like a cyan turquoise, into more of like a green yellowy, into a oasis, right? Colors everywhere. Colors used to portray like a multitude of emotions, feelings, just portraying things in the story, etc., right? And my idea is to turn all of that into a game. So first we need an hour timer. Here we go. And yeah, so I guess I'm going to start the timer and we'll just go from there. So 3, 2, 1. So my idea is I want the player to spawn in like a large rectangular box, right? So first what we're going to do is we're going to just do that out. And my plan is I want the player to have to like try escape the box, right? And what's going to happen is there's going to be these 4 separate parkours for them to do. And at the end of each parkour, there's going to be a colored pad. When they hit the colored pad, the whole color of the room is going to change. And there's going to be like a little GUI thing on the right side that tells them, okay, you've hit this, good job, congrats, you're almost out, just do this many more, right? Okay guys, low-key build quality is horrendous, but it's good, right? No, it's not. Look at this. This is unacceptable. We see that little crack. We don't want them to see sunlight. We don't want them to see anything at all. All right, there we go. Right, let's see how long we have on the timer now. Okay, we have time, bro. We have time. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna scale it outwards. So this was my whole plan, right? I'm gonna hold down control. There we go. That looks about good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to anchor everything. Just going to do that. I'm going to anchor it. This is so that it doesn't fall apart when we start the game. And yeah, okay, this looks good. Now, this is what I really want to do. Control. Control, click. I'm going to group it as a model. Then inside of the model, I'm going to add a highlight into one of the parts. Now, if you're wondering what does a highlight do, this is what it does. It makes the part look cool as heck, right? So now what we're going to do is I'm going to do Control C, then I'm going to do Control Shift V. Actually, no, I'm going to do Control, then I'm going to click on each individual part, then I'm going to do Control Shift and V. It's just going to paste it into each one, right? Now we have a red glowing box. Looks amazing, right? Now what we're going to do is we're going to hold down Control, and then we're going to click on each highlight. So bang, 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 bang. Go down a little bit, bang. Then we're going to change the depth mode to always on, from always on top to occluded. This is so that it doesn't like overlap and make it look ugly. We're going to do the fill color to white. We're going to put the fill transparency to, okay, we're going to do this, go down, this. Then we're going to go to here. Then we're going to do this. Yeah, see, it looks like a much brighter white. So now it's time to actually start building the parkour within it, right? So let me just quickly place a spawn point. Let me see if it's as big as I want it to be. Model, spawn, place over here, set the transparency to 1 real quick. Okay, click play. Yeah, it looks fine. It looks good enough, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to start building out the parkour. So we don't want the parkour to be like too big, but we don't want it to be too small, right? So what we can do is we can do this, we can do cylinder, we can do the same thing, Control Shift V, then we can change the fill color to this, change it to occluded, change it to 0, change the outline color to black. Boom. Now we can just shrink it down, then stretch it out. See, boom, perfect. Doesn't that look amazing, chat? Now we have this. What's the timer at? Timer's at 51. Bro, we have time. We have time. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to duplicate this. We're going to do that. Then we're going to put it up like this. Where's the move? Yes, there we go. Boom. That looks about good. Then we're going to do the same thing. Control D. That's how I'm duplicating it without actually right-clicking it. Then I'm going to do that one more time. Where's the wall? Where's the wall? I'm not even gonna bug out, bro. I don't know where the wall is, so hey. I'm just gonna duplicate this, drag it across, Control D, you already know. Boom. Anyways, I don't know where the wall went, but ignoring that, we're gonna do that, boom. Then how does that look? Okay, whatever. Control, click. We're gonna anchor it, then we're gonna group it, then we're gonna name it. So let's call it blue parkour, right? Because this is gonna be for the, this is what's gonna change the room, the color of the room to blue. So blue park, bang. Then we're just gonna duplicate this. Why did he make that noise? Okay, we'll duplicate that. Then we're gonna do that. Okay, then we're just gonna parent this to the workspace real quick. Boom. There we go. Then we're gonna name it blue pad. Blue pad. Then we're gonna change the color of it to blue. No, we're gonna change the color of the highlight to blue. Fill color, put it on lapis. Boom. How does that look? It looks amazing. Yeah, fill transparency 0. There we go. So now, if I just click play. No, actually, we're gonna click stop. Then I'm gonna come over to here. Then I'm gonna click play here, just so it saves me having to run across. Boom. Okay. First issue already. It's way too big. Okay, it's fine. It's perfect. Perfectly okay. Perfectly too okay. I like it. It's too big. So, oh no, it's too big. All right, we can just shrink it down. Now, if we go over here and click play here, it should work. Chat, please. Please chat. That looks doable. It actually does look doable. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I have to climb, but it's whatever. Okay, so that's doable. But that's not doable, and that's not doable. That's not doable because it's too far away. That's fine. We can just do this. Do that. Click. Bring it, and then there's a way we can make it bigger afterwards too. Bring it. Okay. Chat, what do you say? Okay, then bring it. Boom. From far away, that looks amazing. Everything I touch looks amazing. Okay. Boom. Now, if we just go back over here. Jump. 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 Bingo. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into here. Actually, no. Also, how much time do we have? Okay. This is supposed to be a challenge. This is supposed to be a challenge. All right. Where's the rig? How do I make the rigger? All right. No, that's anime. No, you guys are going to see on my... What did he say? Okay, we're going to go to rig builder. We're going to do R6. We're going to do block. Okay. Look at this guy. This guy looks amazing. We're going to control click. Click. Everything but the humanoid root part. Don't ask why. What? Okay, we're going to undo that. Where's Rigby? Where's Rigby? Come on, Rigby, where you at? Rigby died. He's not even in the workspace anymore. Rest in peace. Okay, yeah, block avatar, masculine. What does feminine look like? What does feminine look like? No, that's man. I want girl. Guys, do we do feminine? Like, they're made for each other. Bro, literally the only difference is the hair and the body. I'm not doing that. Chat, do we do that? No, we don't. Okay, okay, yeah, I don't do that. You do because you're desperate. All right. Who's he talking to? All right, we're gonna do model. We're gonna do control shift. No, we're just gonna do control copy actually. Then we're gonna close that. Then we're gonna do control click, control shift V. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Perfect. Then we're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Then we're gonna rename him. Guys, we're gonna rename him, right? We're gonna rename him into starter character. Why are we renaming him starter character? Because I said so. Just type in what I say. Kidding. I actually explain stuff on here. So when you rename him starter character, then you place him into starter player. Watch this. You spawn in as the guy. So like you have your own playable character now. You may be wondering, why are we doing R6 instead of R15? It's not great. So now what we can do is the actual scripting part, right? So this is also just going to be as easy as that, right? So what we're going to do, script into servers. We're going to do script. We're going to do local. We're going to establish our variables first, right? So a variable is just a value holder, right? So bluepad equals game dot work. I was going to do game dot workspace. Game dot bluepad, right? So yeah, a variable is basically just, it holds a value. So this holds this. So when I type this, it actually means this, right? What now? Local house equals workspace dot house. We're gonna rename the model, the original model, into house. Now it matches up, right? Then we're gonna do local blue equals workspace. No, color 3 dot from RGB 00255. Then we're also gonna do local players equals game dot get service. Kidding, you don't do it like that, you do it like this. I knew that, I was just testing you. Get service players, right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, now we can do bluepad dot touch connect function, bang, hit. Okay, so bluepad, so the pad in the workspace, dot touched. So when it gets touched, run this line of code. Connect function means connect this line of code, this block of code, right? Then this is a parameter, and inside of the parameter I've put hit. Now hit stands for whatever touches the part, anything. So even the walls, even the oxygen, right? Not the oxygen, because there's no oxygen in Roblox. Did you know that? But you didn't. So what we're going to do now is so local car equals hit and hit dot parent. I think that's that. Then we do local player equals players dot players get player from character car. Here we go. If not player, then return end. Okay, this gets hit and hit dot parent, right? So okay, let me just re-explain it. So hit gets anything that touches the part. So hit is anything that touches the part. Local character equals hit and hit dot parent. So local character is equal to anything that touches the part, right? So local play equals players get play from character char. So what this is, so when the player touches the part, like the player is special because inside of the player is a character. So then what this does is that it gets the player from the character using whatever touched it. So when the player touches it, it gets the character from the player. When the player touches it, when the player touches the blue pad, it gets the character from the player. And then it's like, oh, okay, this is a human. If it's not a human, then end the code right here. So if anything else touches it, stop the code. Okay, now we can do 4k. Now we're going to do a loop 4kn in pairs house get descendants. I think it's is equal to. I'm pretty sure this one is equal to. Then n dot fill color equals blue. Yeah. So this is a loop. This is like a variable basically. We could name this to highlight and it'd be easy for you guys. No, we could name this to part actually, and it'd be easier for you guys to understand, right? So 4k comma part, I'm sure I can put space there too. 4k comma part in pairs house get descendants do if part dot name. I mean highlight. No, yeah, highlight would be better, I think. It doesn't matter, right? 4k in pairs, so this is a loop. So it gets the descendants of the house. Now I'm gonna explain child parent hierarchy to you. So give me a second. So this is house is the parent of the part. The part is childed to the parent. I mean, the part is childed to the house. House is the parent of part, and part is the child of house. You can tell because it's like house is bigger than part. Then within part, so house gave birth to part. Part is the child of house. Am I saying house? Bro, my left shoulder, side note, kills for some reason. It's like inside of the bone. Anyway. House gave birth to part. Part gave birth to highlight. Highlight is a descendant of house. House get descendants. So when we do get descendants, we're getting the child of the child. Why does this have two highlights? Yo, who scripted this? All right. If part.name is equal to highlight, then part.fill color is equal to blue. So a property of the highlight is fill color. So if it's equal to highlight, then go inside of it, get the fill color and change it to blue, right? Okay, now if we click play here, I'm not going to do the parkour again because you guys already know I'm cracked at parkour. You guys don't need to see me do it again. If we do that, and then we touch this, it changes the whole house to blue. Let's go. Now, what I also want to do is, I want this guy to be blue. It doesn't make, he's like a blank canvas, right? It doesn't seem fair. So then what we're also going to do now is we're going to put a remote event into replicated storage. Do that. Change guy. Just call it that. Now, a remote event allows storage between the server and the client, right? So the server is where the game's being hosted. So like miles away, hundreds of thousands of miles away, where Roblox's servers are, right? In Frankfurt or some place, I don't know. Then the client is your laptop, where the game's being hosted locally. So then what we're going to do is, that's about as best as I can explain it. Local rs equals game get service replicated storage. Then what we're also going to do is rs dot change guy file server file client. Yes. Now what this does, so it does this, then it tells this guy, yo, it's your time to shine. And this guy's like, okay, my time to shine, let me do my thing. Not really. What that guy's basically just like, he's like the security guard, I'd say. Yeah, would I say that? Nah, I wouldn't. This guy's basically like, he tells people what to do. So this script tells him, yo, you do your thing. Then change guy's like, no, you do your thing. And then he tells the local script within start play scripts, yo, you do your thing. Now, if I'm correct, this is what we do. Local players equals game get service players. Then local player equals players dot local player. I feel like I missed something. Nah, I probably didn't, right? So now we can do and local rs equals replicated storage. Game get service. Okay, service. Get service. Okay, storage. Okay, now we can do rs dot change guy on client event. Yeah, on client event. Not doing it. On client event connect function. And that just reminded me, come back to here, do player. So it knows that you're referring to the player, what you want this to refer to. And then now what we do is, what do we do here? Guys, what do we do? Okay. So we do, okay. Let me just quickly break it down. What we want is we want the character to have its limbs change color upon when we touch the pad. And then within the pad, we have the remote event. So it fires the client. And then once this is fired, it tells this script, yo, do your thing. So on client event, so you could basically rename this to like, you can't rename it, but this is basically when this is activated, this script is activated. Okay. And then when the script is activated, we want the color of our player to change to the color of the house that we're in. Okay, sounds simple enough. Let's go. Okay, and the way we're going to do that, we're going to do another loop, guys. More loops, yes. for k comma n, comma n in pairs player get children. Oh yeah, get descendants. Do if n dot name. No, actually, yes. If n dot name is equal to highlight, then n dot fill color equals blue. I haven't said what blue is here, so I'm just gonna type that out. Local blue equals color 3 dot from RGB blue. Is my mic on? Am I even recording? Of course I am. Why would I not be recording? All right, 0 0. That's a full stop. That's a full stop. All right, 255. Boom. How much time do we have left? Okay, that's not scary. Play here. So now, if I'm lucky, it doesn't work. Okay, let me just quickly. Okay, bang, bang, bang. Change all that. Okay. Now if we click play here. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Okay, I don't want to have to fix that. There's no time. There's no time. Okay, there's honestly no time to fix that. There is. It's not hard, but I'd rather not. Anyway, we did that. That's perfect, actually. Okay, boom. Okay, let's quickly set that up. Let's quickly set up the screen star GUI because there's only 18 minutes left. Oh, now I have to do play.gui and everything like that. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let me just check. Yes, okay, that's fine. Local screen GUI equals play game. Just do like local player dot play GUI dot screen GUI. Boom. Then we can do OMG. Okay, dot. Okay, what part? Real quick. If we go to here, go to frame. Okay, what's this? Okay, then we want this to be white. Background color 3 dot frame. But they're both called frame. Name this white frame. Yeah, but that's within that frame. Frame. Oh my god. Background color 3 equals color 3 dot from RGB green. Yes. Boom. Do that. What just happened? Oh yeah, then make this back to normal. Boom. Just come over here, then we're gonna do play here. Just click play here. Just click play here, bro. I'm gonna move that to him real quick while that loads. Why is there a bug? Why is it bugging? What's it saying? Wait for player. Wait for child. Okay, stop. Kill myself. Kidding. I already have it pasted, so wait for child. Do that. Get rid of this. What did it even say? Screen.gui is now a valid member of play GUI. Yes, it is. So you just do that. And you click play here. It's still saying the same thing. Oh my god. The script's not working. Okay, what's it telling me? Screen GUI is not a valid member of play GUI. Players.tysomenewbie. Players.localplayer.screen GUI. And it's saying it's not a part of it, which is incorrect. So you do wait for child that. Oh, okay. Game.players. Play GUI. Wait for child. Let me put that there just so I know how much time I have. Wait for check. Why isn't it coming up? Does it matter? Not really. Oh no, it's not coming up because it wouldn't know. It wouldn't know what it's waiting for. Screen GUI. Then it's called screen GUI, right? Then if I click play here. Why is it saying the same thing? Why is it saying the same thing? What's it say now? Player. What's that? What's that? What is that? Players local play. What does that mean? I've never seen that error before. Players local player is not a valid member of what? Oh, I didn't put the dot. Okay, sorry guys, didn't put the dot. I was about to crash out. Like I've never seen that error before. Dot. Play here. Okay. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Yes. That's fine. Now we're just gonna duplicate this. Boom. We're gonna bring it across like that. Okay. Then we're just gonna duplicate blue pad, and then we're just gonna bring it across. Boom. Boom. Up. Boom. Do that. Okay, now we're gonna name it orange pad because I want the neck. Okay, we can hide this a little bit. I just need to speed run this. Okay, gonna name this. Gonna make this orange because we want orange now. How do I make it orange? Just click orange. Oh yeah, duh. Thanks for telling me, bro. Then we're gonna name it orange pad, right? Then we're just gonna copy paste. I can't optimize the script. Like I wanna add the debounce, but low-key we're running out of time. Orange pad. Okay, boom. Just bring it out a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna go to our script. Then we're just gonna do the same thing, right? I'm just gonna copy this. We're gonna paste it at the right below it. Boom. And then we're just gonna do local orange pad equals workspace dot orange pad. Then we're gonna do local orange equals color3 dot from RGB. I'm gonna find orange on the wheel. Boom. Then we're just gonna name this to orange pad. Orange. I'm just gonna name it orange. Then we're gonna add change orange. Then within the local script, we're gonna copy this. Then we're gonna do change orange. Then we're gonna go up here, we're gonna do local orange equals color3 dot from RGB. Then we're gonna do orange. Then we're gonna change this to orange. Then we're gonna change how much time's left. Do we have enough time? We have plenty of time. Then we're gonna duplicate, we're gonna go into star GUI, we're gonna duplicate this. Boom. Then we're gonna call this one blue F. Then we're gonna go up, we're gonna blue F. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. OF. OF. No, orange F. We're gonna go to here, we're gonna do orange F. Test it real quick. I think that's all I need to do. No, I need to drag it down. That's not what I need to drag down. I need to go into here. Boom. No, this. Drag it down. Okay, whatever. I don't need to change the color of it. Play here. Bang. Just test if it works. Why does it make me blue? It's fine. Just change it. I don't think I can change it. Yeah, because I'm confused. Why did it make me blue? Why is it making me blue? That is an amazing question. Change guy, change orange, two different names. But it's making me blue, even though I have it set to orange, and orange here is set to orange. It's making me blue, even though. Does it change the background? Okay, whatever. Just quickly go into start GUI. We're gonna make you orange real quick. Yeah, you're blue, aren't you? He's what? No, the frame. I'm so intelligent. Yeah, and they make this orange. Okay, I'm lucky wasting my time on the wrong things. Okay, then I want 2 more parkours. Duplicate. Where's the? It's called blue park because they're both called blue park. That's why. All right, I'll fix it in a second. I don't even think there's time to fix it. Okay, just drag it here. We're gonna rotate. We're gonna put you here. We're gonna do that. We're gonna duplicate you. We're gonna make you red. Yeah, red. Drag. Is he jumpable? Whatever. We're gonna name you red pad real quick. Red. It's fine. We're gonna make your highlight red. Boom. Then we're gonna go into the script. We're gonna just copy paste this. We're just gonna instead name it red pad. I know why. I'm running out of time. I wanted to do like 2 more, but I got confused way too often. There we go. Yes, we're gonna do this. RED red pad, but it's in. Oh, I didn't. Side of arrow. Hang on. Local workspace. No. Local red pad equals workspace. Okay, we ran out of time. Okay, fair enough. We ran out of time. All right. So this is what I have. Low key, this is low key what I have. You see what I was trying to get at there, right? Like we saw the vision. We low key see the vision, right? Can I even do these jumps? Yeah, I probably can. Yeah, barely. So all I really got to do was blue and orange. Yes. Okay, so that works, but it's not the same orange. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. So now I don't know why these are black. I don't know why these are black out. Or is my recording going? Thank you. I should keep having to check. Yeah. Okay. Let's make these jumps. I'm so glad it makes look. I realized I was firing the wrong client off. All right. And then if we jump on blue, yeah. See, like this is a problem. It's not optimized because I didn't have enough time. But yeah. So whenever we walk around, it's just gonna be crazy lag because it's just firing off high. Not okay, whatever, right? Anyways, yeah, that's it. Like I couldn't finish everything off because I ran out of time. I wanted to have like 2 more. And like halfway through I just started forgetting stuff, so there's that. But yeah, I guess, can I make a Roblox game based off color in under an hour? No, I could not. Yeah, you see the premise there, right? Even if I only ended up doing 2, you saw the premise, and I was able to pull off kind of, right? Anyways, yeah, that's it. Check the description. There's probably something special in there. And yeah, have a good day. Peace. Mwah.